We're live and ready to go. So I wanted to record this because I think there's going to be some really good tips that you might want to refer back to. So the first thing I'm going to go through is I watched a gift wrapping presentation from my or courtofachievers.com, and they have really cool things. Like you can fall into the abyss of buying cute stickers and um, product inserts and things like that. But I'll show you what I found there that I thought were really cute, but not necessarily necessary. So this is a wrap for charcoal mask. So kind of cute and grinchy. So that's cool. This Shine Like the Stars or Ooh La La. This is for you put it in a skincare, a miracle set bag. So, you know, glams it up a little bit. With this, you wrap a mascara, and no matter what you wrap, and they'll talk about this in the video, make sure you have a little tag on there that says what it is. Because I've wrapped many a thing and I go, I don't know what that is. This is a wrap for eye makeup remover or a hand cream. So you can see these are really cute, and you can see why I fell into the trap of ordering them. But watch the video first because there's other cheaper way to do this. So this is for, luckily they write on this what they're for. This is for body care, so it's cute and double-sided. So you could do, like if you did the shea body wash, you could do two in this side and one in the other, or whatever. Um, this is for micellar water or the dry oil. So I think the Confidently You dry oil is going to be really, really hot this season. People love the scent, and the bottle is beautiful. So really, the bottle is beautiful enough. You wouldn't have to wrap it, but you could wrap it if you wanted. And what I would do if I did wrap, for instance, the dry oil, um, I would still put it in a cello bag or, class it up a little bit. All right, then the last couple of things are for Mint Bliss. So these are little Santa wrappers, and I'll put the template on Facebook, or if you need me to, um, I can email it out. So you just wrap these around the box and then put the one sock on the top, one sock on the bottom. So it looks like a cute snowman. Or the other option are these footsie rolls. And again, you'd wrap the box, but you'd have um, the socks on either end of the box so they stick out, and then you do a ribbon around them. So super cute. Um, just more ideas. But let me show you this video. Um, and it's a recording, so you're going to watch a recording of a recording. But watch and see what you think. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Hopefully you can see this.
Cello bag, and I know Chris orders every year, but cello bags come in so many different sizes. Okay, and so what you need to make sure that you're doing is measuring. Here comes somebody. Yeah, stop. Hi. It's a little bit thicker. Sometimes see so much out there, and everybody kind of needs to personalize it. But I truly believe that you can have gorgeous wrapping for pennies, because so how much is a Mint Bliss now?
14.
Okay, for 12? It's not 12? Anyway, let's just say it's 14, so that your profit's $7, right?
Turned up, yeah, it went up 14.
Okay,
Yeah.
so your profit's $7.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you don't want to go spend 5 of that on packaging, right? You want to really keep that down. You can get all different sizes, like I said, of cello bags, and they can range from the dollar store, 7 cents, to the nicer gusseted, or no, that's the dollar store.
Yeah.
I use these a lot for delivering my packaging, but this is one from the specialty. It's called My Girlfriend's House,
Yeah.
and you have to take an account for this part. This is a little tall, but I think that's the part that makes it cute.
Mm-hmm.
And when I package them, I try to make them all look a little bit different. And I do have a few of the taller ones there if you're interested.
Mm-hmm.
And then these are just little coffee covers that you can
sleeves.
the sleeves.
Oh, coffee
and
sleeves.
and I wasn't thinking when I ordered them that they don't really need to have a picture because they're covered. Okay?
Yeah,
All right. So there, I know that you guys have used these before, and she's going to have it on the website for you to print out. And we get a really good deal from Office Max right up there, right up the end of the block. You get a discount.
Well, they closed. It's
Oh.
awful. No,
Yeah.
Office Depot closed. So I've been going to Staples kind of down the street a little bit.
Okay.
And that's been good.
Whoops.
But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. It's sad.
So we do have a discount at FedEx.
Yep,
Will
FedEx
Staples?
also. And there's
Well,
the Staples,
Staples got it.
Office Depot is still open on 3rd, and there's still, I think, one downtown. Maybe not.
These
Okay.
people are in.
So you're simply just wrapping that on,
Office
taping it.
Max.
I would just advise you to make sure that your hands are clean, because have you ever taken a piece of tape and then you put it on something and you can see your fingerprint?
Yeah.
Okay. Not really good for gift giving, right? Okay. So you start with that, and then I do all kinds of fun, different things with the hats so that they all look somewhat different. And sometimes I'll go out if I see a good deal on the socks and get a few different ones, because I'll have people that truly will buy 8 to 10, and they're for their girlfriends, and so they love it when they all look different. Okay, so you can just play with this. You can, have the whole thing inside. Okay, I use little, these little rubber bands for a lot of things, these little hair rubber bands. So that's what I did with that one, is I pulled it up and put a rubber band right there for the tassel. And then when you go to put this in here, and that's what's going to keep them all nice and steady, is your second sock. And I have learned that when you go to put this around, you want as little as possible inside there where he's setting, because you need to have room, and that's kind of what keeps the center of gravity, the balance. So I'm just holding my thumb so the toe of it is in there, and then getting all of the rest on here. And then you're just setting right in there, and I always kind of make sure that he's really balanced. See, he's not balanced, okay? So that means I got too much in there. So I just keep pulling it out, because it's going to look the same no matter where all of that is. You're getting, so I can tell he's nice and solid now. And then you just start slipping them in here. And what's nice with these is they have a little gusset, and that's what kind of makes the difference. And then I'll use all different kinds of ribbon, whatever goes with it. So this one I would definitely do a red ribbon. So you can either flop this down over here like that, and then gather it, okay, and put your ribbon on there, or you can just do something different. So I have found by having them a little bit different, people seem to purchase more.
Okay. Nice.
All right, so that's that part. Now these are big sellers. We have, several different sets.
Nice.
And when I do that, I always go to the Dollar Tree. I don't buy a lot at the Dollar Tree when it comes to gift giving, but I think these are so worth $1.25 compared to when you go to Target and they're $3 to $5, right? And they always have the right colors to go with all of our sets. So I do sell a lot of these. I use this particular one myself, so usually what you use and you love is what you're going to sell the most of. Okay, and another one of my favorites is, and it's pampering, is our microdermabrasion. I think I had at least 10 sets that I sold last year, just because they go, well, what do you like? What do you suggest? And I go, okay, she is going to love this, and this is why. Okay, so it's what you love.
How do you keep them upright? Do you have like a flat?
No, I don't. So it's just
Okay.
it's that gusset that's in there.
It's the gusset. Okay.
Mhm, yeah.
So you're not like trying to do alien tape or some sort of glue dots?
Nope.
Nice.
I think this is giving it the balance. It's that
Mhm.
ballast back there that's keeping it all nice.
Where do you find this, or where do you?
Okay, good
Yeah.
question. That was on my list here with
Okay.
all of these. So this is another dollar store that I can't live without because of the cost. They have either a set of 2 or a set of 3 in every color imaginable. Okay, so what I do is I buy these and then I take them apart.
Oh.
I take them apart. So I pulled it off the
Cardboard.
the cardboard and removed the staple, and so now I have all of these. I think there's 7 or 8 individuals to then use for like this. And that's what's around this, so that they're already curled
Curly,
and
yeah.
they're nice and sturdy, and they
Nice.
cost you less than a penny. Okay,
Mhm.
to do it that way. So thank you for asking the question on the ribbons.
Thank you.
All right, the next thing I'm going to talk about is we use this set of they're called aluminum mylar bags, and they come in a set of 16, and Chris has it on the website for you. There's 3 different sizes, but the one that there's a few big ones, one small one, but most of them are this size. And there's also a picture listed showing you everything that fits in here. It is unbelievable. I mean, you can do these sets. You can do the microdermabrasions. You can do, I'm just drawing a blank here. So no, satin hand. Oh yes, I'm sorry.
If you take it out of the bag?
You have to take it out of the bag. That's what I put in this one. It's just a little bit too tall. So whenever you're putting product inside, I would highly suggest that you wrap them in tissue first. It just makes a very nice presentation when they go to pull it out. And I do not worry about getting colored, getting Christmas. Just get plain old white. I think you can buy 1,000 of them at Costco for
Yeah,
$5 or
yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
So I just took it out and then I folded it So here's the back part of it. Folded it and folded it one more time and just slipped it in there because it's so strong. You can see how it just pops right back when you know, it's a sturdy, yeah, very sturdy bag, heavy duty. So then I'm just sliding this. So they're all wrapped. So these are the bottoms straight across. So again, to get that center of gravity in there. And then with these, I just love the way that you're just pulling that tight and tying your bow. Now to me, so what's the price point of our satin hands?
36.
Okay,
Yeah.
so to me for 36, this is gorgeous, but I want to take it to that next level very easily, and I just grabbed 3 different colors.
38.
38, okay.
38. Yeah.
Yep, a couple of those. And you're just gonna lay it down. Just take one of these ribbons, tie it on here. And I think it just gives it that wow look,
Yeah, totally.
just with, it's, you know, simple. That's what I am here to kind of try to show you is just how easy and quick. Nobody has time to sit and package. And maybe one meeting, everybody could bring a few things and just sit here and get them packaged.
Right.
We know how busy everybody is.
Yeah.
All right.
Can you
So-
share about how you wrap this one? Because I thought
Oh,
that was brilliant. Because
okay. So another thing, these, again, there's 16 pieces. There's also a blue, I think that's it for colors. But what you can do is actually cut the bag apart. So I just cut along all of these seams, okay? And then here it is, and you can wrap anything that we have. So gorgeous, okay? And this is, you have to feel this. You can't buy this kind of foil.
No.
It's wrapping
Yeah.
paper, okay? So another thing, whenever you're wrapping like this, do you ever wrap it and go, oh, which mascara is that?
Right.
Okay, you know how many times that's happened to me? Enough that I couldn't find everything for gift giving today, but they have these smaller ones everywhere and at the dollar store, right? So I highly recommend every time you wrap anything, you immediately write down. In fact, I had to start writing it down then, you know,
Yes.
and then you want to attach this to it. And then of course you can remove it pretty easily. And then I also recommend that you go somewhere, these are not my cute ones, but get some nice gift tags. And so if you have a gift tag on every package you're sitting there ready to sell, I mean, it's got everything. She doesn't have to do anything.
Right.
Women are crazy busy, just like us, okay? So they need it to be simple. So that's a different way you can use those.
Thank you.
This is another simple way when you're just kind of in a hurry. So again, this is that dollar store, and
Oh, you tore it.
again, I just sliced it open, right? But look at this, when you just take this and go around and around and around and around. What's that little, where you stop, nobody knows, can't think of what it is, okay? You're just going around, you cannot see the product.
Right.
You have no idea what it is. So then I take my little, I need to go get some more of the clears. I like the clear ones the best. So I just make sure it's in there centered, and I just wrap this around. And of course, it's not, I need to put a piece of tape on there. So you'll get, if I don't put a piece of tape, it won't hold. But I'm just gathering this, so then it looks like a piece of candy. So it looks just like this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you're just using your red, one piece of red to go around there. Voila, very easy.
Perfect. I never thought of cutting up those bags.
No, me either.
Same, I
No,
haven't.
that was my today. Yeah.
Do we know what this product would be?
I patches.
It could be, but it's
Or
not.
go set.
Everybody-
Go set. It's the go set.
Yeah, it's
Oh, go set?
all of our go sets fit inside of a washcloth.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I use these all year round, just change the ribbon.
Nice.
Okay, so again, here's my little tag, and this one I use one of the little stickers on there. I've tried to put the stickers on here, and they come off.
Right.
At the most inconvenient time,
Yeah.
they're not there. So I just have come to the conclusion you need to
You
use
just tie it
one of
on?
them. Yep, I just tie it on, and it's really
Nice.
easy just to take it off. And then when I'm doing like an open house, I'll actually have the price on there too. Okay, and you're gonna take it off because of course you're gonna have your gift tag on there.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so,
Where did you get that washcloth?
so it's Amazon,
Okay.
and I think they come in what, packs of 24. I think you got some last year. They come in a lot of colors. There's a gray, and it works. You can actually use it on our charcoal mask, so it's for the guys. Okay. So talking about guys, they're always very hard to find something to wrap with, and I just found these little burlap bags, and I measured it. I was all excited. I was thinking it was going to work perfect for the men's skincare.
Well, that's
And
just tall enough.
it's just too tall when you get all 3 pieces in there, okay? On that subject, I highly recommend when you're going to open any product that you use a butter knife, and the way that you just pop it open, you're not It's not
That
damaging.
is what?
Yes.
I usually do the bottom, and so if I mar it up, it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
they're not gonna see that.
Okay, well, it works on the bottom too, but I highly recommend that.
Butter knife.
So anyway, I was thinking, okay, guys, they don't want the box anyway, do they?
No.
I'm sitting behind them. So here it is with the 3 pieces on there.
Don't you need to give the boxes because they have ingredients in them in some way?
I mean,
that
we
is
can at the
directive.
point of sale to the buyer, the purchaser, but
This has all the ingredients.
Okay, so really the box is redundant.
Yeah, I just remember Mary Kay would always give you the box, or
Yeah.
somebody flatten it and put it in
Mhm.
the packaging or something. But yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
I've never had any problem. Not
Yeah.
not
Okay.
doing that, but I
Yeah.
don't want to get anybody in trouble either.
No.
But yes, you could. The buyer could
Mhm.
definitely. You could just say, okay, by law, I'm supposed to give you this box.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to put it in your trash, right?
And are you guys aware that customer returns are only a year now instead of forever?
Yes.
Endless.
Endless.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that has changed. So
Yeah.
whether you have a follow up system, like, hey, just want to make sure you're happy with what you have,
Mhm.
because we have a year. I mean, even just let them know. So then you're up front and they can get it back to you if they need to.
And I just found these today, so I haven't had time. This is I'm in fragrance, so all the fragrances.
oh,
Okay.
okay.
Now you could wrap it, okay, put it in a little bag, but guys really wanted to,
Simplicity.
yeah, right, and
Mhm.
more manly looking. I was trying to think of one thing to put on there, like a piece of coal with
Right.
this, or some little fun munchie, to add on there, because these are just, let's see here, they're 50 cents.
From Amazon?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
where?
mean, I had to buy 50, so that's why I brought some if you guys want some.
Oh, cool.
But I mean,
Okay.
you're wrapping this for 50 cents.
Yeah.
Okay, you're wrapping this for $1, and you spend $1.25 for the poofs. So I'm here about showing you how simple it is to wrap gorgeous gifts for pennies. Keep your profit, make money in the business. Okay, and I promise you that your customers are going to be very pleased and bring you more business and repeat customers as well. You kind of want to shake things up. You don't want to have the exact same thing
Year after year.
year after year. I know there's several different ways to wrap these. That's why I said I truly try to, make them look different. And then the items that we have in a box, like this is the microdermabrasion. How
Oh,
you can just wrap
wow.
the box,
Mhm.
okay?
I
Now-
like that.
I highly recommend that you use paper that has the grids on them.
Mhm.
Makes life so much easier. And the nicer, heavier weight. The foil really works better because you can kind of tear the way that, and of course you're popping this out. But it is so simple when you get your measurement out there. So I think this was like 4 squares. And then I just, while it's all out there and flat, I can do it this way. Of course, it needs to be a little bit bigger. I actually put double stick tape on each before I start to fold it in. And then I fold in this side, and then it's sticking right there. So you can see how that stuck so perfectly inside the box. And so then, this also, you don't have to worry too much about this stain because this holds it once you put this back in. So the repair set is also a beautiful, that's very high end. When you wrap this like this and put on a gorgeous bow, it's definitely a Nordstrom all the way. So then what I would do with this is I would just plop down one of these guys. Look how gorgeous that is. I would put a whole bow right on there.
And that's like 40 cents.
Yeah.
Plus the wrapping paper.
Right.
Mhm. And you're using the box that it came in.
And usually
very
Costco
simple.
has some foil paper too. You can get a
Yes.
large amount for,
Mhm.
I mean, you get a lot of it, but it's
Mhm.
a good price.
I mean,
Yeah.
even TJ Maxx
Yeah.
and Walmart,
Oh, yeah.
they all have,
Yeah.
if you just want to
Okay.
get one
Yeah.
roll.
Not huge,
Yeah. Okay, I'm looking around to see what I might have forgot here.
What do you have in your pillow box?
Oh, box, thank you. So we just figured out, I got these actually when I was in Minnesota and had some left over. But there's so many things that you can put in here. Again, please wrap it nice and neatly. This is actually, how much is this?
55.
No, I think it's 70, isn't it?
The set is 79, the oil
Oh,
is 24.
24.
So it's 55.
Okay, you're right. Well, I had the
So,
set in
yeah.
my mind. Okay, anyway, anything that's in that $50 range needs to look gorgeous.
$50.
Yeah, right? So love the pillow boxes. There's so much that you can use them for. And what did we say there, about 50, 60 cents a
each,
piece? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I get all my ribbons from Costco.
Yeah.
And I just try to get one
those
each
are
year because
beautiful.
I always have leftover. And I just kind of like, okay, if you guys are ordering silver, then you want to get silver ribbon, right? Or something that's going to go with that.
Did you get the pillow boxes from my girlfriend's house or Peter's packaging or?
No, it's actually called
Uline.
Uline,
Okay,
and but you order like 200 of them.
250
So
a crack. So
yeah.
we'll figure out if
yeah,
people
we
are
can order them
interested.
and then pass them
Yeah,
around so
yeah.
everybody can. Because again, they make great. Almost everything here,
Mhm.
fits right in there. And then let me just check if the oil do I need to do this? It does.
Look at that.
Mhm.
So do you want to put the tab, so how do you orient the tabs? Because there's one with a little notch in it.
Yeah, and that's the inside one to pull it down.
Okay.
Yeah, it really works either way. It's much nicer
more
when you go to
elegant
wrap
look,
it
yes.
that this isn't showing
Yeah.
too. That makes sense. All
Ribbon.
right, and then of course we have these darling bags that these are so inexpensive and so much works in these bags. These are 20 cents a piece. These come from Amazon. There's several designs. I bought more of the deer just because I thought it just is very elegant looking. This has the new eye palette in there, and of course wrapped in white, and then I just added a little gold. You see how gorgeous that is?
Yeah.
So simple, you can do that in 2 minutes. Done?
I love, yeah, I love this, yeah.
I've bought so many of those from the Dollar Tree, the curling ribbon bows.
Mhm.
I never ever would have thought to separate them.
Use them.
I mean,
No, I know.
I'm like,
yeah,
yeah.
not very many, but
Yeah.
still, it never occurred to me.
Okay, I think I hit it all. Again, I do have items here that you're welcome to. Everything's like $1. So, inexpensive, but I just thought that if you wanted to, and then you could go home and start playing and then take pictures. And so as far as pictures, you always want to have, you know how when you, on your phone, you can do the portrait and then it blurs out the background, but it's still nice to have something Christmassy when that's what you're, displaying. Okay, so
Nice.
I said a lot. Any questions? Any suggestions? Any?
I think the first time you did the snowman, it was like some sort of cupcake holder kind of cup, like a party cup you put treats in.
Yes.
And that's what you had the base in.
Mm-hmm.
And then you stuff the sock around and then you stuff it in.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's another way of doing it
Mhm.
that has like a decorative, like silvery
Right.
or
Yeah.
some other.
So those cups are, I haven't actually looked on Amazon, but they're at Hobby Lobby, so they're a lot more expensive than that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those are 4 for $1.
Nice.
Yeah, so anyway,
Sorry.
no, go ahead.
Have you ever done like the man can where you buy like the can and put it in? I feel like that's a little bit more of
It was very
cost.
expensive.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
We did that several years ago, but again,
were the purchases made that you expected by having the man can?
No.
Okay.
No.
Didn't justify it.
yeah, I don't really have a lot of, sell a lot of the men's gifts. I do more of the colognes, those body wash sets. Yeah, have always
Yeah.
been very, very popular. But I have sold a lot of the new skincare and have gotten rave results
Mhm.
back, especially the shaving.
Yeah, the shaving
Mm-hmm.
cream foam or
Is it
whatever.
cream? It's
Yeah.
not foam.
Is it?
It's a gel?
It's pretty
It's like
impressive.
a
Yeah, it goes to a
creamy-
gel. Yeah.
It's the moisturizer. I have my glasses on, so that's the facial wash. So
Okay.
it's going to be the little one
Yeah.
here.
Is it
Nope, that's
moisturizer?
ultimate
Yeah,
moisturizer.
I forget what it's called.
It's moisturizing shave cream.
Well, that's why it says moisturizing first.
Okay.
Moisturizing shave cream. So yes, it's a cream. Yeah. Mhm. And we would, before we would go and we'd get the little, that they put the cream on
Yes.
with,
Oh, the brush.
the brush,
The
and
brush,
add all that, and
Yeah.
Who does
half
that
of it.
anymore?
Well,
Right.
it's the cost, the added cost that they're going to love this gift. This gift is a great gift, and he's going to like that little bite of candy or whatever a lot more than he probably has how many already brushes.
Right.
And the man can. What did they do with the can? They threw it out.
Put it in the garage.
Yes.
Screws and
Yes.
Yeah.
bolts.
Yeah. I mean, and we used to put together all these baskets,
Yeah,
and then
the
what'd you do with the
baskets.
baskets?
Right.
Or,
Yeah.
a lot of places have used the cello bags for the pillow box for a hand cream, and then put a pair of gloves on top. Okay, you've upped the price. Your clientele is wanting to get the best, for less, right? Just like when we go shopping, right?
Right.
And I truly have never sold one with a pair of gloves on there.
Mhm.
And it's seasonal, just kind of like the socks. We need heavy duty, nice gloves here. Down south they can get by with
Yeah.
those cute little knit thin things.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
we can't.
Yeah,
So,
true. Yeah.
that's just kind of my point with all of this. So thank you very
Thank you.
much.
All right. So one thing she did not talk about, whenever you wrap something, make sure you add a couple of dollars for your time and for wrapping. So like the Mint Bliss, I would sell that for 14 or 15 wrapped with the fuzzy socks, even though the socks are free. It's still your time to wrap it. So make sure you keep that in mind. And as we get closer to the holidays, I'll be sharing more and more ideas. I want you guys to make a ton of money for the holidays. People are buying. Why shouldn't they buy from you? Think how easy you make it. You can go to their house. They don't even have to leave. They don't have to go online. You're there. So I will post the links as soon as I get them, and I will send this out. And if you have any questions, let me know. So have an amazing evening, and